There he is.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Brandon Miller, Devin Booker out there with MP. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Towns in at the power forwards position. MP, no good.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, MP. Following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Towns, a screen on Cunningham. And there's the bucket from MP.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And here's Cunningham following the three-pointer by MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5 now.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
Towns sets the pick for MP. And the last hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He's got 5.
Boy, nice ball movement from MP, not just sitting on the rock right there.
Adebayo against Wembanyama. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
He's checked in for the East. Lewis comes in for Scotty Barnes.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Booker. Adebayo with a screen for Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And here we go. Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the layup. 11 points for MP.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Lewis. Fires for three. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rooker the pass to MP. Towns a screen on Lewis. MP, no good. The East trail by 6. Now Lewis. Halliburton outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to MP. From past the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. MP getting it done for the West. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no... Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. They've got Holmgren. MP out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Şengün in at center. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
MP passes to Miller. Back to MP. He went between the legs.
Hey, MP not messing around or playing around inside. He's dropping the hammer, folks.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And Stevenson kicks to Maxey. Knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Inside, here's Maxey. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And some changes here for the East. Scotty Barnes comes in for Carter. And it's Cunningham in for Maxey. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes outside. Pass to Rizachet. Beyond the arc. Barnes can't get it to go. The West leading by 6. Holmgren the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Cunningham dishes it to Barnes. Here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Back to Barnes. The kick out to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes the screen. Puts up a deep 3. Cunningham's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like the fact that MP keeps pushing. Even when he gets hit with the foul on the drive there, plays right through it.
The first free throw is good. And the East with some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Lewis comes in for Rizachet. Halliburton subbed in for Stevenson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Wembanyama comes in for Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Brandon Miller.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Şengün with a screen on Lewis. The three from MP. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Halliburton, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP. And the West hit again from deep.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Adebayo is checked in for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Lewis. Then for the West All-Stars, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Şengün. And Miller subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Good ball movement here by the East. Adebayo with a screen for Giannis. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the three.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick and roll situations, clearly.
Wembanyama down low. Adebayo on him. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. MP, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Loads it up for Giannis. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
MP kicks to Miller. MP outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 29.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And so it's the West All-Stars, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Cade Cunningham out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. The East trail by 14. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Halliburton outside. Adebayo with a screen for Halliburton. Good as the jump shot falls. Halliburton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the East All-Stars. Booker the pass to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. MP, no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Over Booker. Cunningham's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Cunningham finds Halliburton. Lets it fly. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter. The West leading by 13. MP inside. Covered by Cunningham. And it won't fall on the short-range shot from MP. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Halliburton. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Giannis dishes to Cunningham. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the chink by Antetokounmpo.
We've seen some high-flying efforts tonight. Or what are we ever?
I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw no good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Towns sets the pick for MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 35 in the game.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad situation.
Count it, good.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
MP passes to Miller. Back to MP. And it's Miller in the corner. And here's MP for three. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
And here's MP for three. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 38 points.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Here's Barnes. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wembanyama. Here's Cunningham. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Towns, a screen on Cunningham. MP, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 17. Giannis kicks to Barnes. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Misses the three. The drive by MP. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. West All-Stars lead by 17. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's MP. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Reza Shea wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Launches a 3. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The West leading by 14. Booker the pass to MP. Holmgren sets the screen for MP. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Stevenson can't hit. And the West All-Stars have possession. MP, and the layup is good. 42 points for MP.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the East with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Carter. Antetokounmpo comes in for Reza Shea. And Halliburton subbed in for Stevenson. Then for the West All-Stars, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Şengün. Towns comes in for Holmgren. And Miller's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Towns, a screen on Cunningham. MP passes to Towns. Shot clock at 5. MP outside. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 45 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Halliburton outside. Adebayo with a screen for Halliburton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The West leading by 17. MP looking around.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Here are the East All-Stars. Pass to Halliburton. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the rejection by MP. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the 4th. Towns, a screen on Cunningham. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the East. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Halliburton. 1:21 left here in the 4th quarter. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 17. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. The West again cannot hit. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Cunningham for three. Booker pulls it in.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
MP passes to Wembanyama. MP sets the screen for Towns. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go for him. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Quiet out there tonight.
You know what? Good work, team. Everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more. Without a doubt.
You know, I have never been to Maine. Have you?
Earth side of
Yeah, that's right there. I think so.
What's up, MP?